السلام علیکم. آج ہم یہاں پر آئے ہوئے ہیں کینیڈین پاکستان بزنس کاؤنسل اینیورسری گالا پر. ہم یہاں پر آئے ہوئے ہیں اور یہ تقریب منعقد ہونے جا رہی ہے اور اس کا کیا مطلب مقاصد ہیں یہ ہم ماجد جمال سے پوچھتے ہیں.
مقاصد تو ہم آپ کو نہیں بتائیں گے, مقاصد تو ہم یہاں کے جو ارینج کیا ہے جنہوں نے ان سے بات کریں گے, مگر یہ ضرور ہے کہ لوگوں کے انٹرویوز ہوں گے, آپ کو اسٹیج پہ لے کے جائیں گے اور اس کے بعد بڑا ہی زبردست گالا ہوتا ہے ان کا. پچھلے سال ہمیں آنے کا موقع ملا, آپ نے بھی دیکھا ہوگا, ہم نے ان کو لاسٹ ایئر بھی کور کیا تھا. تو رنگا رنگ پروگرام ہوگا. ہم اور آپ اور ڈاکٹر دلنشین ہمارے ساتھ, ہم سب ساتھ آپ کے لیے کور کریں گے.
تو اسٹے ٹیون ٹو ای آواز. السلام علیکم, میں ہوں ڈاکٹر دلنشین خان اور ایک دفعہ پھر آپ کے لیے لے کر آئے ہیں. ہم کوئی نہ کوئی جو کمیونٹی میں ایونٹ ہوتا ہے آپ کے سامنے ضرور ہم لاتے ہیں اور بتانا چاہتے ہیں کہ کس طرح سے جو ہمارے ساؤتھ ایشین کمیونٹی ہے وہ ساری کی ساری آج ایک پلیٹ فارم پہ اکٹھی ہوئی ہے اور بزنس کمیونٹی جو ہے وہ آج اس پلیٹ فارم پہ اکٹھی ہوئی ہے. ان کا اینول فنکشن ہے. میرے ساتھ اسی طرح کی یہاں پر ایک ریپرزینٹیو آئی ہوئی ہیں اور دیکھتے ہیں کہ ان کے کیا تاثرات ہیں آج کے ایونٹ کے. السلام علیکم.
وعلیکم السلام.
جی آپ کا نام؟
میرا نام ہے وجیہہ طاہر.
جی وجیہہ, آپ یہ کچھ بتاؤ کہ آج کے ایونٹ کے بارے میں کہ آج کا ایونٹ جو منعقد ہو رہا ہے وہ کس سلسلے میں ہو رہا ہے تاکہ ہمارے ناظرین جو ہیں وہ جان سکیں کہ کیا مقاصد ہیں آج کے ایونٹ کے.
یہ ایک پاکستان اور کی بزنس کمیونٹی جو کہ کینیڈا میں رہتی ہے, یہاں پہ کنٹریبیوٹ کرتی ہے, اس کی بیسکلی گیدرنگ ہے. لیکن یہاں پہ سیاستدان بھی ہیں, ہمارے یہاں پہ 2 ماشاءاللہ فیمیل MPs ہیں جو کہ کینیڈا کی گورنمنٹ میں سرو کرتی ہیں, وہ بھی آئی ہوئی ہیں. اینڈ کافی طرح کے ڈفرینٹ لوگ ہیں. تو میرے لیے یہ اپرچونیٹی بہت اچھی ہے کیونکہ یہاں پہ میرے لیے نیٹورکنگ کا بہت چانس ہے.
ویری نائس. تو آپ کیا آپ اسٹوڈنٹ ہو رائٹ؟
جی جی.
کیا سبجیکٹس کیا آپ کے؟
میں بیسکلی پڑھ رہی ہوں کریٹیو ایڈورٹائزنگ. تو بزنس اسکول کے اندر ہی آتا ہے, تو اس لیے اٹس پریٹی ہیوج کہ یہاں کی اپرچونیٹی بہت اچھی ہے لوگوں سے ملنے کے لیے, کیونکہ یہی لوگ ہیں جن کے پاس میں نے جانا ہے جاب ڈھونڈنے کے لیے بعد میں.
ایگزیکٹلی, یو آر رائٹ. اینڈ یو آر نیو ٹو کینیڈا رائٹ؟
اوہ یا, جسٹ 5 مہینے ہوئے آئے ہوئے.
واو, ویلکم ٹو کینیڈا. اٹس لائک لوگ کہتے ہیں کہ بہت کینیڈا از اے پلیس آف اپرچونیٹی. تو دیکھتے ہیں کہ آپ کو یہاں پہ کیا اپرچونیٹی ملتی ہے اینڈ وی وش یو بیسٹ آف لک.
تھینک یو سو مچ.
جی السلام علیکم. آپ میرے ساتھ ایک بہت مایہ ناز پرسنالٹی کو دیکھ رہے ہیں. مظہر شفیق صاحب یہاں پر ہیں اور دیکھتے ہیں ان سے پوچھتے ہیں کہ آج کے ایونٹ کے بارے میں یہ ان کے کیا تاثرات ہیں. جی السلام علیکم مظہر صاحب.
جی وعلیکم السلام. ڈاکٹر دلنشین بہت شکریہ آپ کا. آپ ماشاءاللہ سے جہاں پہ بھی کمیونٹی ایونٹ ہوتے ہیں پہنچتے ہیں اور کوریج کرتے ہیں. سو نائس آف یو, اور بہت کنٹریبیوشن ہے آپ کا. آج کے ایونٹ کے بارے میں کینیڈا پاکستان بزنس کونسل جو کہ آپ کو پتہ ہی ہے کہ ان کا 34th اینول گالا ہے اور ایوارڈ سیرمنی, اور یہ آرگنائزیشن جو ہے پچھلے اتنے عرصے سے 30 سال سے زیادہ عرصہ ہو گیا ان کو کام کرتے ہوئے, اور پاکستان اور کینیڈا کے درمیان جو ٹریڈ ہے اس کے فروغ کے لیے ان کا جو کردار ہے وہ نہایت اہم ہے. اور پچھلے کچھ عرصے سے اسپیشلی جب سے یہ ڈیلیگیشن لے کے گئے پاکستان اور پھر پاکستان سے یہاں پہ لے کے آتے ہیں, تو اٹس اے ہیوج ورک وچ دے آر ڈوئنگ. اور دونوں ملکوں کے درمیان جو ہے یہ اسپیشلی تجارت کے حوالے سے, ٹریڈ کے حوالے سے جو انیشیٹیوز انہوں نے لی ہیں, دیٹس فینٹاسٹک. تو میں سمجھتا ہوں کہ یہ بہت اچھا ایک قدم ہے اور یہ آرگنائزیشن بہت اچھا کام کر رہی ہے دونوں ملکوں کو آپس میں جوڑنے کے لیے اور دونوں میں ٹریڈ کو فروغ دینے کے لیے. تو آج کا ایونٹ بھی اسی سلسلے کی ایک کڑی ہے جس میں کہ مختلف ایوارڈز دیے جائیں گے کمپنیز کو, اور اس کے علاوہ جو ہے آج ایک ڈیلیگیشن پاکستان سے بھی آیا ہوا ہے یہاں پہ ICT کا, جو کہ انفارمیشن ٹیکنالوجی سے ریلیٹڈ جو ہیں ان کی جو پروڈکٹس ہیں ان کو وہ لے کے آئے ہیں کینیڈا میں. تو آئی تھنک دس ول بی اے گڈ انٹریکشن یہاں کے لوگوں کے ساتھ اور پاکستانی کمپنیز کا. سو آئی تھنک اٹ ول بی ویری ہیلپ فل.
صحیح. تو اس کا مطلب ہے یہاں پہ جتنے بھی ہمیں لوگ نظر آ رہے ہیں ان میں سے کچھ لوگ ایسے ہیں جو پاکستان کی اکانومی کو بڑھانے میں اہم کردار ادا کر رہے ہیں.
100% بالکل ٹرو, بالکل صحیح کہہ رہی ہیں.
تو آپ کے خود کے کیا تاثرات ہیں کہ کینیڈا کو کس طرح سے جو ہے ان کی کینیڈا کی اکانومی کو کس طرح سے فرق پڑ رہا ہے؟
देखिए, बात ये है कि इमिग्रेंट जो है यहाँ का मेन, आपको पता है कि इनकी जो इकोनॉमी है इमिग्रेंट्स के ऊपर बेस करती है। इमिग्रेंट्स यहाँ पे आते हैं, यहाँ पे रहते हैं, यहाँ पे काम करते हैं और जो है अर्निंग है उसमें से वो टैक्सेस देते हैं, तो इनकी इकोनॉमी बहुत ज़्यादा इमिग्रेंट्स के ऊपर डिपेंडेंट है। अब सबसे बड़ा एक इनके लिए, कनाडा के लिए एक बहुत बड़ा जो सरमाया है मैं समझता हूँ इमिग्रेंट्स है, कि ये एक छोटी सी दुनिया है पूरे कनाडा में आबाद, और आप जो हैं यहाँ पे बैठे हुए पूरी दुनिया के साथ आपके पास वो मैन पावर, वो स्किल, वो लैंग्वेज कैपेसिटी, वो दिमाग अवेलेबल हैं जो आपको शायद कहीं और अवेलेबल नहीं है। आपको हर दुनिया का बंदा यहाँ पे अवेलेबल है। पाकिस्तान के साथ ट्रेड करनी है तो पाकिस्तान से जो लोग आए हुए हैं, जो यहाँ पे कैनेडियन सिटीजन, वो अवेलेबल हैं जिनको वहाँ का भी तजर्बा है और यहाँ का भी बिजनेस का उनको एक्सपोजर है। तो आई थिंक ये जो चीज़ है ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है कि वो जो एक कनेक्शन बना सकते हैं, वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है।
थैंक यू सो मच मजर साहब, आपके जो अच्छे ख्यालात हैं उन्हें नाजरीन तक पहुंचाने में थैंक यू सो मच। Today we have a very special guest as well in this event. MPP Miss Harinder Mali is with us. We'll talk about this event with her and we'll ask her that what's going on over here. Harinder, how are you?
Hi, I'm good, thank you. I'm pleased to be here tonight at the Pakistan Business Council. I think this is a fabulous event. You see how hard the Pakistani community here in Ontario and here in Canada has worked, and you see so many successful businessmen. I see that we're being joined here today by our minister, Minister Moridi from the provincial government. So again, very pleased to be here today.
Very nice. So what's your opinion about this event? This is like 34th Gala night for our business community, right? So what do you say about this event tonight? Every year it's going on. So what is the main cause of this event?
I think that the event, this is a great opportunity for businessmen and entrepreneurs to come together, to network, for people to mingle and get to know about each other's businesses. We have come as immigrants, we've come to this country and flourished and grown our businesses, and it's a moment for us to celebrate and be proud of our accomplishments.
Okay, Miss Molly, your few words for e-Awaaz viewers, what do you want to say them?
I encourage e-Awaaz viewers to always get active and participate. I mean, this is just a small showing of the success that whether it be the Indian community or Pakistani community has made here in Ontario, but I know that each and every one of you contribute to this success, so thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. जी, हमारे साथ आज टोरंटो की बहुत बड़ी पर्सनालिटी, टोरंटो का बड़ा नाम, फ्लैटो डेवलपमेंट के प्रेसिडेंट हैं मिस्टर शाकिर रहमतुल्लाह हमारे साथ हैं और इनसे बात करते हैं आज के इवेंट के बारे में, उनके क्या तासुरात हैं। अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
वालेकुम सलाम। आज CPBC का गैला है जो कि एक बहुत अच्छा इवेंट होता है और हर साल ये होता है। इसमें पाकिस्तान के लोग और कैनेडियन बिजनेस ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस वगैरह काफ़ी आती हैं, तो इट्स अ ग्रेट प्लेस फॉर अस टू ऑल गेट टुगेदर एंड नेटवर्क टुगेदर।
ठीक है, तो आप e-Awaaz के जो नाजरीन हैं, देखने वाले आपको जो बड़े शौक़ से देखते हैं आपको, तो उनके बारे में आप क्या कहेंगे, आपका क्या पैगाम है?
मेरा पैगाम ये है टू ऑल द पाकिस्तानीज़ who have come here to Canada, keep on working hard. It's a great place to live, it's a great place to work, and it's a beautiful place to raise your families.
Thank you so much. So nice of you for giving us your precious time. Thank you. जी, आप मेरे साथ देख रहे हैं यहाँ की यूथ को, जो कि पाकिस्तान की यूथ को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं। इनसे बात करते हैं कि आज के इवेंट के बारे में इनके क्या तासुरात हैं। जी, अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
वालेकुम सलाम।
अपना नाम?
Hamza. Hamza. I'm Hamza and I'm studying at Seneca College, Newnham campus. I'm studying electronics engineering right now.
Wow, very nice. And what about you?
My name is Hassan. I'm also at Seneca College and doing my BF Business Administration Financial Planning program.
वेरी नाइस। दोनों से बात करते हैं क्योंकि ये मुझे लग रहा है कि पाकिस्तान यूथ को रिप्रेजेंट करने यहाँ पर आए हैं और इनसे पूछते हैं कि इनके क्या तासुरात हैं आज के इवेंट के बारे में। जी हमजा, पहले आप बताइए।
I think it's a great opportunity for all of the people to come over here and share their views, and it's like I admire all of them. I also want to start my own business in future, and I think it's a great way to meet new people and to make some relations and see how they work and how they have been successful in Canada.
Right. और आपका?
I think again, as he said, like it's a great opportunity, especially for like our like young people like us. मैं like international student हूँ यहाँ पे और मैं सेनेका में पढ़ता हूँ. तो या obviously मेरा मतलब long term goal यही है कि मैं अपना मतलब future मतलब business वगैरह में. तो I think it's a great place to start with the networking and meet like great people like who have like firm hold in Canada with their businesses and everything. So yeah, I think definitely it's like one of the best events I've been in Canada. Definitely.
थैंक यू सो मच बोथ ऑफ यू एंड वी विश यू बेस्ट ऑफ लक. जी हम वेलकम करते हैं डॉक्टर पंजवानी को आज के इवेंट में. और आज के इवेंट की ख़ास बात क्या है, इनसे पूछते हैं कि ये आज के इवेंट के बारे में क्या कहते हैं. जी वेलकम पंजवानी साहब, कैसे हैं आप?
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, थैंक यू वेरी मच. ख़ास बात, एक ख़ास बात हो तो मैं बताऊं भी. यहाँ तो एक लंबी लिस्ट है, तो ये ब्रोशर में सारी ख़ास बातें लिखी हुई है. लेकिन ये यहाँ पे जो कनाडा पाकिस्तान बिज़नेस काउंसिल ने जो कुछ भी प्रोग्रेसिव किया है इनिशिएटिव्स टू build a bridge, permanent bridge between Canada and Pakistan, both for friendship, goodwill, as well as business and culture. So they have done a wonderful job over the years, and I don't miss the opportunity to come and attend there. And I wish them all the best for the future.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Asseyez-vous, please be seated. At this moment, while remembering and sending our love and thoughts and prayers to the recent victims of the tragedy in Manchester, England, I would invite, with your permission, Jimmy Dick Man-Crow, his Cree name is Naboto Gatago, to offer a prayer from the Cree Nation. Jimmy Dick.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Cpbc 34th Annual Gala. My name is Zain Dossel, and I have with me Wanya Suleiman. And on the side who you cannot see right now, but you've probably seen him running around quite a bit, is Irfan Siddiqui, who is the third member of Cpbc Next Gen. He is our tech support in this occasion. So, thank you for calling us up, and we would like to thank the Cpbc for giving us the opportunity to come in front of you and talk about Cpbc Next Gen. Now, what are we? We are really the next generation of Pakistani community leaders, and we are the grassroots who have either been first generation, second generation, or even third generation Pakistani Canadians, and beyond that as well, to the South Asian community and more. What we are looking to do is provide that leadership, that mentorship, and that networking. We look at the stage here and we see the leaders, and that is what we seek to bring. We want to bring forward that next generation to move and become the leaders of tomorrow, and we look to you for that support. We had a great launch last year, and we are working on getting leaders like you involved, having speaker series, having networking events where you can come and guide us and move us forward. Our goals are to kind of push forward that next generation. We want to push forward a lot of the mandates that Cpbc has brought forward, but starting in the grassroots, starting in Canada. And we bring it with some of the other visions such as women empowerment as well. And here I have on my side Wanya Suleiman as well.
So being the only woman here in Cpbc Next Gen, I do believe that female entrepreneurs and all business people should come forward and help us bring the new talent out in Cpbc Next Gen.
So thank you very much for your time, and please enjoy your evening.
Thank you all indeed for joining us, and especially I would like to start off with recognizing our team, our board of directors, our advisors, our committee, and of course now we have in our board the younger lot, the next gen. And for a whole bunch of volunteers who have decided behind the scenes, put up so much effort to bringing this together. And this is not the only event that we have. We do manage 15, 20 events a year. So thank you very much. The team, I think they deserve a round of applause.
Assalamu alaikum. I want to extend warm wishes to everyone attending the Canada-Pakistan Business Council's 34th Anniversary Gala and Awards Night. I'm so sorry I couldn't be there this year. It's always a pleasure to meet with business and community leaders and talk about the difference that you're making. Tonight is an opportunity to celebrate the strength and achievements of the Pakistani business community right here in Ontario. The Pakistani Canadian community contributes so much to the fabric of our province. And I always say that diversity is our strength. And this event shows just that. For 34 years, the Cpbc has built bridges between the Pakistani business community and all three levels of government. And in our global economy, you've opened doors and deepened business relationships. I want to recognize all the work that members and executives have done to make Pakistani Canadian businesses flourish in Ontario and around the world. And I want to congratulate everyone being honored tonight for your leadership, your drive, and community spirit. Our government will continue to work with you to build a business climate that supports growth and innovation. Thank you for your leadership and your partnership, and have a wonderful evening.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I wish to thank Samir Dusal for inviting me to speak here and to interact with so many people from Pakistani community and across Ontario, from the government side, from city councils, etc. It is indeed a great opportunity that we will connect here with not only their own, but also with people who matter in this country, and they have an opportunity to project the positive image of Pakistan. It's kind of a sharing of my burden. Thank you very much, Samir Dusal Saab. I wish to recognize the presence of my colleagues from the diplomatic corps, Johar at least, and honorable MPs, Bhaijan Rob Oliphant, who is now very lovingly called Bhaijan in his own riding, which is basically elder brother. So he is now becoming the elder brother of the Pakistan community, at least in Ontario. So we welcome him here, and I thank him for his participation this morning in the seminar that was organized by Pegasus on ICT. And also our very own Salma Zahid, Ikra Khalid, and the members from the Diplomatic Corps of Canada, and Turner and his colleague from the Global Affairs. Ladies and gentlemen, you all know that in the last few years, Pakistan's economic turnaround has been recognized by several international organizations and rating institutions. successful counterterrorism operations have bolstered confidence and created an enabling environment for economic activities, and on its part, the government is committed to doing even better. With its largest population, sixth largest population in the world, 80 million middle class, rich human and material resources, strategic location that connects 3 regions and now China also, Middle East, Central Asia, South Asia, and now with CPEC China, and progressive policies, Pakistan offers an attractive business destination in South Asia. Overseas Pakistanis as well as Pakistan origin communities in many countries, including Canada, are also playing an important role in promoting Pakistan's economic stability and development. Besides remittances, our communities are supporting efforts for trade and foreign direct investment opportunities, business creation, and transfer of new knowledge and skills. Canada-Pakistan Business Council, Cpbc, can intensify efforts in all these fields, particularly in balancing and enhancing trade between Pakistan and Canada. It can help promote interest in Canada, which is very important. We can learn from other countries also that they have created interest about their country of origin in the Western societies. Cpbc can also, and all other interest groups in the community, can play a role in creating and promoting interest in Canada about Pakistani products and facilitate transfer of knowledge and skills inter alia by creating meaningful linkages between established institutions. I know a number of us are directly involved with education community in this country. मेरी आप सबसे दरख्वास्त है कि प्लीज़ देखिए ये जेन्युइन इश्यूज़ हैं, हम इसको ग्लॉस ओवर पेपर ओवर नहीं करेंगे। ये जेन्युइन इश्यूज़ हैं जो पाकिस्तानी हजरात यहाँ बैठे हैं, उनके कनेक्शन एजुकेशन इंस्टीट्यूशंस के साथ ही देयर आर इश्यूज़ ऑफ इक्वलेंस ऑफ डिग्रीज. Our students are suffering because of that. And I have gone to every quarter in the provincial government, and our colleagues in Ottawa are knocking at every door to resolve these issues. Those who are connected with these institutions must come forward if they have suggestions how to resolve them. हमने बात की यहाँ पर with certain universities, and I was amazed to know it never happens anywhere कि एक ही यूनिवर्सिटी से पाकिस्तान के ग्रेजुएट्स 2 आए हैं, एक ही तरह की डिग्रीज उनके पास हैं, एक ही तरह के सर्टिफिकेशन है और एक ही तरह के ग्रेड्स हैं, और उनकी डिग्रीज को मुख्तलिफ तरीक़ों से ट्रीट किया जाता है. दिस इज़ arbitrariness and we have to address that. If you have any suggestion, please come forward. I am always available for any suggestion. My email is available on my website, which we recently launched. There is other information also on the website. आप उसको ज़रूर देखिए, और उसमें किसी भी किस्म की इस बारे में आपके पास अगर कोई सजेशन है तो प्लीज़ मुझे भेजिए. Also connections and linkages between research institutions.
Bonsoir aux excellences, mesdames et messieurs. Assalamu alaikum. C'est un grand plaisir pour moi d'être ici avec vous ce soir. It is a great pleasure for me to be here this evening with you. To begin with, allow me to present greetings on behalf of High Commissioner Perry Calderwood. No longer acting High Commissioner, we have a High Commissioner, and he would very much have liked to have been here, but I'm here in his place. He is still in Islamabad, but it's a great honor for me to be able to represent the High Commission here tonight. The Canada-Pakistan relationship is one that has tremendous good news stories to tell, stories that I don't think are as widely recognized as they should be. It is true that there are still challenges in the relationship, being in resolving commercial disputes, or as a few people have highlighted to me, matters related to visas. But overall, I think that these challenges pale in comparison to things like the rapturous warm reception that Malala Yousafzai received in Parliament very recently when she received honorary Canadian citizenship. And likewise, they pale in comparison to the way I see Pakistanis embracing the message of Prime Minister Trudeau on diversity and pluralism. The Canada-Pakistan relationship is defined by tremendous cooperation, something that we have seen with the increasing number of visits from political leaders from various levels of government, federal, provincial, from various political parties, both in government and opposition, all of which have increased significantly in the past few months, and which I think reinforces the strong people-to-people ties that really are the backbone of the Canada-Pakistan relationship. And of course, Canada, the Canadians of Pakistani origin have a particularly vital role to play in strengthening that relationship. Another excellent story to tell is the tremendous cooperation that we have as it relates to our development partnership with Pakistan. Canada and Pakistan have been working closely together and are very close to our joint goal of eradicating polio in Pakistan. We're also working closely together to strengthen the economic empowerment of women. If we focus perhaps more appropriately, given that we are here at the Canada-Pakistan Business Council, on the economic successes to highlight, then they also are numerous. The headline figure is already mentioned, merchandise trade excess of $1.4 billion last year. And while it is less impressive in total, the figures in terms of investment are also increasing. We are likewise seeing Canada become an increasingly popular destination for Pakistani university students, with over 4,000 having come to Canada in the past year. These are all areas that we want to build on. These are all areas where there's potential to do more. I think we can all recognize that, as important as it is to see the growth that we have seen for two countries with the economies the size of Canada and Pakistan, $1.4 billion is simply the beginning. The potential exists to do so much more, and I think that with many of us here this evening, and with the efforts of organizations like the Canada-Pakistan Business Council, we will be in tremendous position to build on those figures and have an even stronger relationship develop in 2017, 2018, and for many years to come. Again, I'd like to thank you all very much for taking part in the event this evening. I would like to highlight that the High Commission of Canada, and specifically the Trade Commissioner Service, is always at the disposal of those people who wish to try and explore business opportunities between Canada and Pakistan. We are always glad to be of whatever assistance we can be. Likewise, colleagues at Global Affairs Canada here in Ottawa will be doing the same, and, as has been mentioned, at our regional offices, including the excellent work that Samir is doing. Again, thank you very much. C'est un grand plaisir d'être ici. Merci beaucoup. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Turner. So please do take our collective greetings back to the diplomatic enclave in Islamabad, Pakistan, to your colleagues at the High Commission of Canada, as well as, of course, to His Excellency Perry Calderwood. Maintenant, j'ai le grand plaisir d'inviter Jeanette Petit-Paté de Nouveau-Brunswick, représentant la circonscription de Moncton Riverview-Dieppe, et aussi le secrétaire parlementaire du ministre des Finances. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my great pleasure to invite now to the podium Jeanette Petit-Paté from New Brunswick and the Parliamentary Secretary to the Minister of Finance in the Government of Canada.
Bonsoir tout le monde. Good evening, everyone. It's wonderful to be here with so many distinguished guests this evening, including my provincial colleagues and several of my federal colleagues. As the Parliamentary Secretary to the Minister of Finance for the Government of Canada, it is my great honour and pleasure to join you this evening. Tonight is a night to recognize the deep bond between Canada and Pakistan and how our partnership drives the kind of economic growth that benefits both of our countries. But tonight is also a moment to reflect upon and celebrate all Canadians with roots in the Pakistani community. Because it is the history and rich culture that you brought to this country that helps make Canada the diverse and vibrant place that we enjoy today. It was with that thought in mind that earlier this year, Parliamentary Secretary to the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Omar Al-Ghabra, visited Pakistan. His goal and our continued aim is to enhance trade and further our important relationship with Pakistan and to continue demonstrating Canada's openness to the world. Because as our Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, often says, we are stronger because of our differences, not in spite of them. And you only have to look at organizations such as the Canadian Canada-Pakistan Business Council to witness exactly how Canada benefits from strength of our diversity. Organizations such as this connect Canada to the world in profound ways. It is a very human connection. Our two countries are tied through friendships and family, shared experiences, and shared stories. That human connection forms an incredible bond that we should nurture and respect. I would like to think that respect is mutual between Canada and Pakistan. We can see it in this room, and you can see it throughout Pakistan. I was told earlier this week by one of the staff people that work in our finance department that Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has become a bit of a celebrity in Pakistan, they tell me. People have been showing their respect for our Prime Minister in a way that I certainly didn't quite understand. They have been painting his face onto trucks, they tell me, and buses. Justin Trudeau is a truck art in Pakistan, which I've been told is a huge honor down there. Here in Canada, we simply stick with bumper stickers, I guess. It is nice to see that kind of respect for another country's leader. And it is nice to see that Justin Trudeau's positive message is resonating around the world, and I'm so proud. It is something that we will continue to work hard. It is something that we will continue to work hard to develop to improve the bond between Canada and Pakistan. I want to thank the organizers for putting together this wonderful evening. Thank you so much for the invitation. It is truly an honor to be here, and enjoy your evening. Merci tout le monde.
I'd now like to invite to the podium, as many of you will know, there is an information communication technology delegation that is actually visiting from Pakistan to share some of the new energy that's in, I think, new generation technologies. And for that purpose, I would now like to invite Amir Khanzada, Managing Director of Pegasus Consultancy, to share some of the remarks.
Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen. Very good evening. I'm Amir Khanzada, heading Pegasus from Pakistan. We have been in this business since 1999 and have been advising and supporting trade business between Pakistan and various countries. We created several milestones in Pakistan, and during my coming here, I see so many partners who were part and with me in my success in developing such businesses, who are now living and residing here in Canada. So it brings a sort of warmth to be here. It's like home. There are lots of friends here. Looking at this, Pakistan has been developing. It's had a very positive growth in GDP in the region over the last years. We've had some positive exports and business ventures, CPEC being one of the key investments which are coming into Pakistan. It is going to open up doors and a corridor for the sake of business and trade between China and various parts of the world. In this view, further from what Samir, through the Canada-Pakistan Business Forum, initiated in November, we generated the idea and the concept to our partners and friends in Pakistan to look into Canada as an opportunity to develop business partnerships, strategies, and development. We had an interest of over 44 individuals and companies who were very excited to come here. Unfortunately, we are here only with about 14 due to certain resources and limitations. They have been enthusiastic enough to come here in various fields of products, in healthcare, in digitization, digital analysis, transport logistics, and other areas of ICT. As you know, Pakistan has been a key player. I mean, in animations, in Hollywood, in key movies which have won Oscars. And in that regard, we have a very enthusiastic and delegation which is here with us. They're looking for partners, they're looking for representation representations, they're looking for investment in Canada, they're looking at developing two-way relationships in which they can develop good businesses between Pakistan and Canada. I'd like you to warmly welcome them if possible, and the delegation, can you please stand up so that everybody knows who you are, and recognize your efforts for coming from Pakistan all the way.
Inshallah, Jive Pakistan, and I think it's very unusual, Larissa and Philip, that you might imagine we have the pride of performance composer of that very piece, Jaan Dene Wala Geet Mein, the Honorable Sohail Rana. With that, I would now like to invite three Pakistanis to the podium. They are all federal members of parliament. They are Salma Zahid, the MP for Scarborough Centre, Rob Oliphant, the MP for Don Valley West, and Ikra Khalid, the MP for Mississauga, Erin Mill.
Good evening, everybody. I know that we've had a lot of talk today, and I'm very honored and privileged to be here before you to add to the discussion and to stand with my colleagues Salma Zahid and Rob Oliphant, who are doing a fantastic job with their Canada-Pakistan Friendship Group in Parliament. So with that, I want to talk a little bit about the importance of the people of a country. I know that, in my opinion, Canada's strongest resource, strongest asset, are the people of Canada. And we're blessed that we have people from all across the world come and contribute economically, socially, to the building blocks of Canada. And part of those building blocks are the Canadian Pakistanis, the diaspora that we get, the talent, people of a lot of capabilities, many of whom are sitting in this room today that have come to Canada and not only contribute to Canada economically, but I've seen that there's a lot of social entrepreneurship as well, a lot of social projects that happen in Pakistan as well by the Canadian Pakistani community over here. And that really shows me the great generosity that we have as Canadians of Pakistani heritage and our connection to that land. And I think that when we talk about the economy of a country, it is very interconnected with the social network, the social framework of a country as well. And I know that when we work together, the government of Canada, the government of Pakistan, civil society and Canadians and Pakistanis at large, I know that we can make both of these great countries shine even brighter. Thank you all very much for having me today, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. It's a wonderful opportunity once again to join at this gala event, to look on the year that we have just had and to look forward to the next year. I wanted though tonight to do something a little different. You're going to get a lot of discussion about the Canada-Pakistan business relationship as well as our social and person-to-person relationship. I wanted to talk about three little moments that have happened in just the last couple of months that have affected me. And there are three encounters with three Pakistani people. And the first was a tremendous opportunity that Salma and Ikra and I had, along with the other parliamentarians, to be inspired and to be moved by Malala Yousafzai and her tremendous speech that she made in the House of Commons to senators and to MPs. We were lifted off our seats. We were raised to a new level of looking at the way people can treat each other with humanity, with dignity, with human rights, and with a vision that our country and our world can be better places. And that young woman from Pakistan changed our lives by making us look at ourselves in a different light and making us look at our globe and our world in a different way, and looking at opportunities for young women, for children, and for all people to make our world a better place. That was one encounter I had. The second encounter I had was just this week, and thanks to Salma's work and other people's work, I was able to meet Maulana Tariq Jamil and have an encounter with a person of tremendous faith and wisdom, creativity, and gentleness. And that moment of spirituality took me into a place where I know that many of you will be going over the next several weeks as Ramadan descends upon us. And it's a moment where we can reflect upon our own faith and the way that we're driven to make our world a better place by being people of faith or of different faiths. The last one, and probably the most fun, was an encounter with Shahid Afridi. And Shahid Afridi came to Don Valley West to the opening of our cricket pitch there. And I want to thank the Consul General for the generous donation from the government of Pakistan of $50,000 to putting in the lights. We can now play cricket 24 hours a day in Don Valley West. And my game is terrible. But to watch the young people be inspired by a cricket star and to see their world and their horizons be lifted up is something that Canadian youth really appreciate. Inspired by a young woman, by an older man, and by a cricketer makes me a better Canadian. Thank you, Canada, Pakistan.
Assalamu alaikum, good evening. Thank you once again. It is a pleasure to be here among all the friends from the Canada-Pakistan Business Council and its great leader Samir Dosal. It looks like as if we were here just a few months ago, but it has been a year. Time passes very quickly. It's an honor to welcome our Consul General Imran Siddiqui here. It's good to see Honorable Raza Muridi, MPP for Richmond Hill and Provincial Minister of Research, Innovation and Science. Minister Muridi is doing important work to help Ontario businesses to grow and prosper. And welcome also to my federal colleague Jeanette Taylor, MP for Moncton, Riverview, Deputy and Parliamentary Secretary to our Minister of Finance, and my colleagues Ikra Khalid and Rob Oliphant. As has been echoed by Jeanette, and as it has been mentioned in tonight's program booklet from Minister Freeland, Minister Champagne, Minister Hussain, as well as Right Honourable Justin Trudeau, that our government values Canada's friendship with Pakistan and understands the importance of working to grow our bilateral trading relationship. And I'm pleased to be here tonight, not just as Member of Parliament for Scarborough Centre, but also the co-chair for Canada-Pakistan Friendship Group, along with my colleague Rob Oliphant. And it's good that Rob has enjoyed meeting all the dignitaries from Pakistan recently, like in the last few weeks, we had all of them visiting here, and for me also it has been great honor to meet Shahid Afridi and to listen to Malala, as well as meet the renowned scholar Maulana Sabit here. So the trade between Canada and Pakistan, as mentioned earlier, has surpassed 1.4 billion in the last year 2016. This is a testament to the hard work and dedication of all of you here tonight. You all have contributed to this increased trade between the two countries. There is a strong demand in Pakistan for Canadian goods and services, from agricultural products like canola and potash to our expertise with technology, science and energy, as well as software. So it was really great to be part of the ICT forum today in Toronto. And I hope that will be beginning of many new initiatives. There is a great opportunity for growth in our trade relationship between the two countries, and in Canada, there is definitely a market for more Pakistani imports. For example, while I may be biased, but happen to know the fact that Pakistani mangoes are the best in the world, and I love them. It is you, the business leaders in this room, that will make the instrumental in deepening and expanding our bilateral trade and relationship. We want to work with you and support you in your initiatives. We know there are challenges that need to be overcome. We have heard about these challenges, and we hope that you will continue to share with us. Rob and I have raised, and I will continue to raise them at the highest level, and we will work hard to move this relationship forward. as a part of the Government of Canada as well as at our friendship group. There can be no doubt though that the bonds of friendship between Canada and Pakistan are strong, and that is thanks in no small part to the work of all of you. So thank you once again, and congratulations to all the award winners who will be getting the prizes very soon. It's always a pleasure to join you at all the events, and happy Ramadan, Ramadan Kareem, because we are approaching Ramadan very soon. So I hope to see you soon again. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, His Worship, the Honourable Mayor of Markham, Frank Scarpini.
Well, thank you very much, Shafiq. Good evening, everyone. Assalamu alaikum. And it's wonderful to be here for the 34th annual Gala for the Canada-Pakistan Business Council. Consul General Siddiqui, Consuls General, representatives at the federal and provincial level and at local level of government. I think the turnout tonight by so many elected representatives speaks to the importance not only of this business council, but certainly the respect that the Pakistani community has garnered right across the Greater Toronto area. And I have to say, as the chair of the Police Services Board for York Region, very happy to be here with our chief, Eric Jolliffe, who also has done an amazing job building the bridges between York Regional Police, and I know there's other members here, and the broader community. So thank you, Chief, for being here as well, and for the great work that the men and women of York Regional Police do. I just want to say certainly a warm welcome to the ICT delegation from Pakistan, and to let you know, I hope that you'll be able to make some time to come over to the city of Markham, because Markham is Canada's high-tech capital because of the over 1,000 high-tech and life sciences companies that are there, and certainly General Motors' decision to open their new General Motors Innovation Lab in the city of Markham, I think confirms that that is the right place for ICT companies. So I hope your schedule permits you to come over and visit the city of Markham. I also want to say that we've been strong supporters of the Canada-Pakistan Business Council for many years. And today, I think, Samir, I have to congratulate you, because over the past several years, you've certainly elevated this particular event, but you've also elevated the way in which you've connected the Pakistani business community to so many, not only across the GTA, but internationally. And I have to say that the city of Markham has been very proud for many years to support scholarships in collaboration with the National University of Science and Technology in Pakistan. And again, I think is a tangible evidence that the city of Markham supports economic activity, particularly at the level of science and technology. So congratulations to you, Samir, and also to Brian Wilford. I'd like you to come forward just to receive a certificate of appreciation. But also, I think many of you were at the recent premiere of Maple Warning, which really highlighted the amazing contribution that so many Pakistanis have made across the Greater Toronto area and indeed in the province of Ontario. And I'm very proud that Khalid Guzman, someone from your community who's made great contributions to the Markham Stovall Hospital, raising millions for Markham Stovall Hospital, and also one of the award recipients tonight, Shakir Rematullah, who's been a strong supporter of arts and culture in the city of Markham. Not only has his name in big lights with the Flato Markham Theatre, but was recently made the honorary patron of the Flato Markham Theatre because of his strong support for the arts and so many charitable causes in our city. Thank you to all of you. Congratulations to all the award winners. And I think the future bodes well with the leadership of Samir and Brian Wilford and this Business Council to further strengthen the economic activity between our communities here in Canada and those in Pakistan. Thank you very much.
Our next speaker, Dr. Donald Bobiash. He's the Assistant Deputy Minister for Asia Pacific, Global Affairs Canada. He has served, as you can imagine, globally, including at the High Commission of Canada in Pakistan, and most recently actually began a project with Pakistan's Ministry of Commerce to foster bilateral trade between the two countries. Welcome, Dr. Donald Bobiash.
Wassalamu alaikum. Bonsoir. Good evening. First of all, I'd like to thank Samir Dosa for inviting me to attend this evening. I've spent a good part of my diplomatic career in Japan. And in Japan, one starts a speech with an apology. Here in North America, we start speeches with jokes. So I will apologize for having a joke. I see also that there's many mayors here today, and my story is about a former mayor of the city of Ottawa. Her name was Charlotte Whitten, and she was mayor about roughly 60 years ago. She was a feminist and an iconoclast and very much an in-your-face kind of personality. She was attending a Commonwealth Mayors meeting in London, and the host of the meeting was the Lord Mayor of London, who didn't quite like this colonial upstart. And so at a reception at this conference of Commonwealth Mayors, the Lord Mayor thought he would put this young colonial upstart in her place. Now, to understand the situation, you have to understand the apparel of the people at this lavish banquet, much like tonight. The Mayor of Ottawa was wearing a long robe with a rose in her lapel, and the Lord Mayor of London was wearing the Lord Mayor's robe with a chain around his neck, which, as you know, is a symbol of the Mayor's authority in the Commonwealth. So in the receiving line, the Lord Mayor thought he would embarrass the Mayor of Ottawa and kill her with kindness, so to speak. So in the receiving line, when the Mayor of Ottawa came up to shake his hand, he said, "Ah, Miss Whitten, I've heard so much about you. Tell me, if I kiss your rose, will you blush?" To which he replied, "Lord Mayor, if I pull your chain, will you flush?"
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my great pleasure now to invite a dear friend and colleague and mentor, the Honorable Raza Maridi, MPP, Member of Provincial Parliament for the Great Riding of Richmond Hill, as well as the Minister of Science, Research and Innovation. Minister Maridi is, of course, one of the strong members not only of the Cabinet, but also as a PhD in physics. He keeps us on our toes with this extreme knowledge base in whether it's radioactivity or radon on so many different fronts. And of course, he is by now an honorary Pakistani himself. Ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Raza Maridi.
Thank you very much, Shafiq. The Honorable Brian Winford, Chair of the Canada-Pakistan Business Council, my parliamentary colleagues, members of the Diplomatic Corps, Her Worship Linda Jeffrey, His Worship Mary Scarpithi, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I want to begin by thanking Samir and everyone at the Canada-Pakistan Business Council for hosting tonight's fantastic gala for the strengthening ties between Canada and Pakistan. Congratulations on the 34 years of great work. Please give them a big applause.